Is your company prepared for an emergency? Let's talk. My name is Nina, and I'm about to get in your business. If you would like to know more about all the topics scrolling below, click that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. I upload new videos on Thursdays.
Amazon says that it is now restricting employee travel to China until further notice.
We obviously have a lot of people working from home.
A very dynamic situation in China related to the virus.
From our standpoint, we're taking precautions in our facilities in China to make sure that that is well protected.
This morning, just before they got to the major portion where it was a gradual leak, the main line burst. Water from the Northeast Water Purification Plant provides about 40 to 50% of the water in the Houston area. For any food establishment in the city of Houston, where food is being served and you don't have water, they must immediately cease operations.
You've been hearing in the news about the virus. If you live in the city of Houston, there was a mandatory shutdown of your business due to a major water main break. In these types of emergency situations, is your business prepared to handle it? How would your business continue if it were told to shut down? We're going to review a couple of my emergency planning tips, and these are tips that you can use in your business right now. The number one way business owners deal with emergency stoppage of work is, we'll just have everyone work from home. Well, there's some planning that goes with working from home. Number one, define the work area that your employee will be using. In that employee's home, for example, the employee can say, I'm going to use my living room as my work area. I'm going to use the kitchen area as my work area. I'm going to use a spare bedroom as my work area, and have that employee take a picture of that work area. I'm going to tell you why that's important later in this video. Set work hours. What time will your employee be expected to start work? And what time will your employee be expected to finish work? Even in a work from home situation, those parameters need to be clearly defined. What will the employee be doing at home? I recommend all managers who have employees working from home establish daily goals. For example, I am going to complete this report. I am going to do research on a project, and I'm going to have these questions answered by the end of the day. If you do not give your employees any type of guidelines as to what they're going to do that day, you will probably get employees who do nothing more than just answer emails. Allowing someone to remotely access your company's information is one of probably the most important decisions you're going to make. Please, I encourage business owners to think that decision through. Why? Because that is the key to your business files, your business financials, any type of records that from your clients. Do not give that type of access to just anyone. Hire an IT expert, one that's experienced with setting up remote servers. Be sure your system is checked out by an experienced IT professional. Ensure that the business owner has the master password or the password that will enable the business owner to set up unique passwords for each employee. Only allow that employee to have access to those files or folders that are necessary for them to complete their jobs. Would a bookkeeper need access to a client's folder? Maybe not. And maybe this is where you would limit that bookkeeper. You will only have X amount of access to these types of files. Communication. How will employees communicate with you? How will employees communicate with each other? Those types of tasks need to be thought out and put in writing. So if you decide, okay, employees will communicate via cell phone, we will get together every day via WhatsApp, FaceTime, or whatever the technology is that your company uses. And this is how we are going to communicate daily. This should be established. And finally, please examine your business policy to ensure many things, one of which is that your business policy carries over to when employees work from home. A story comes to mind. This lady in Pennsylvania was working from home. She went upstairs to get something to drink. She heard her telephone ring and she ran down the stairs to get back to her basement area where she was working. She fell, broke something, and she sued her company. She said that she was working when she fell and hurt herself, but she had left to go to the kitchen, and then she ran downstairs because she heard her telephone ring, thinking it was her employer. I don't remember what happened with that case at the end, if she was awarded any type of damages due to workers' compensation, but these are scenarios that could take place when you have employees working from home. So ensure that you have a defined work area and you know where that employee is working, and make sure your insurance policy covers employees working from home. And be sure that all of this is written in an established employment policy in your employee handbook. Thanks for watching. An experienced IT professional review your it's not easy. Who has experience installing security. After that, you can establish policies such as talking on the cell phone as needed.